So you guys might have seen the video where I was going over a lot of builds, and there was one build that I didn't put in that video. That build was just too good to be in that video, so we're making this video. Today we're gonna be showing you guys exactly how to make it top to bottom. Even gonna show you guys a quick little badge setup and give you guys some tips on how to get even more badges if you haven't already seen the tutorial on how to do so. So yeah, that's gonna be all in this one video. If you guys want more builds like this, I haven't really given you guys like a dedicated lockdown build video, so I need to do that. But yeah, if you guys want more of these build videos, just like the video, subscribe, just show the support. Y'all been showing crazy support, so I really would appreciate it if you guys just keep doing that. But yeah, if you haven't already seen that video going over a lot of builds, I went over the 6'5" to 6'9", I went over the bigs, I even went over the scars. I went over everything in that. If you guys want to build, just go to that video. It's quite simple. So yeah, let's hop into it. So yeah, when it comes to making this build, you gonna be at the power forward position. Now, one thing I want to make sure that y'all understand, the best two positions in this game is shooting guard and power forward. Now, center, I haven't done enough to really say for sure if it's up there with power forward and shooting guard. I just know for sure right now, shooting guard, power forward are the best. Now, is that to say point guards are bad? Is that to say small forwards are bad? No, it's just you're gonna get more badges, more attributes at these two positions. Now, when it comes to making this build, you might be able to find a way to make it your way better at shooting guard. But like I said in all my videos, these builds I'm showing you guys are templates. You're supposed to make it towards you. All these were made for me, and this is my build, so don't try to claim it. So yeah, when it comes to the height, we at 6'8", weight we at 242, wingspan we at 7'3". Now, all this was done for a reason. So I'm gonna show you guys all that and what I would change if I made it now. So yeah, body type is completely up to you. Now, personally, it's perfect for me, but I will say this: 3-ball, I noticed when making my jump shots, if I wanted to be able to have a certain jump shot, I would need an 89 3-ball. So I probably would have to take that hit and have to go down again on the wingspan. And yeah, if you don't know, I originally had this build at 85 3-ball, and we ended up having to go down. But this one was just how we had to end up making it. So this build is pretty much my all-around build. It's able to have Hall of Fame bully, 87 3-ball. That's gonna allow you to have limitless, but that also allows you to be able to put pretty much the best jump shots on for this build. But now that I'm using Gary Clark, you really only need 84 3-ball. If you didn't see the jump shot video, you need to go watch that. But yeah, Gary Clark was the base that I've started to now use on my 6'8". But yeah, mid-range and free throw, not of the utmost importance this year. I'm gonna lower this because, like I said, it's not of the utmost importance. We have a 93 driving up because that's what you need to have for posterizer gold. You also get these gold, but these are the two badges I probably would use. I'll probably go bully, and then I have that one of these core. Whichever one would be easier to get core, that's probably how I would do it. And yeah, when it comes to all this other stuff like ball handle, 89 ball handle, you're gonna have a lot of dribble moves that you unlock at 88, but at the same time, will you even be of the height to even get those? I'm pretty sure you would. I'm pretty sure there are some for swings, but it's not nearly as many as the ones that you would have under 6'5". Now, 71 pass accuracy, I told y'all many times, if you are passing on this game, you probably do want a 70 plus. If you're not passing, you a ball hog. It's kind of just that simple. But speed of ball, you can have a 76 speed of ball that's just gonna have you that fast with the ball. I tell you all this pretty much every single video at this point. The most important two attributes for me is acceleration and speed of ball. Now, I will say I have a 76 speed of ball in this build, but quick first step Hall of Fame really makes it seem like it's in the 80 pluses, or like at least like 85. I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, I will say that. But when it comes to the defense and rebounding, 88 per the defense, 85 still. Y'all gonna probably see that a lot on a lot of the builds. The interior defense at a 71, you can get this up even more, but again, that's not making too much of a difference. You can try to lower this. Can't do that. You can try to lower this. Can't do that. So everything that you see on the screen is done for a reason, if you didn't know that. Now, when it comes to pretty much the interior defense, we put this up strictly to have 13 defensive. Now, you know you get the +4. You can now get that to 17 defensive. And why is that important? Because now you can have gold challenger. And then you can use one of these as your core, and then you'll be able to have the other one and an extra badge left over if you do it the right way. So yeah, that's a little tip and trick. Now, when it comes to the physicals, you have a 71 speed, 74 acceleration with 95 strength. Now, why is 95 strength important? Because of the fact that we have bully. Now, there is a combination that really takes this build to a whole different level. Now, you might say, well, this build does have that. Yeah, it has this and it has that. But the combination of bully with this badge, clamp breaker, I went over this a little bit in that video going over all those builds. Some of you guys might have missed it, but bro, that combination is crazy. If you have 96 ball handle to have Hall of Fame clamp breaker with 95 strength to have Hall of Fame bully, you are weird. You are toxic, but that would be broken at the same time. I'm not lying. Now, I've seen a lot of clips of people dealing with post scores. I don't know which one would be worse. I'm gonna be honest. Probably post scores, because post hooks are pretty broken this year, but clamp breaker alongside bully, both of them being Hall of Fame, that's pretty tough to deal with. I don't know what lockdowns would be able to do, because you're already getting your clamps negated. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what you really be able to do. But yeah, you can get this strength actually to a 99. That really wasn't what we put it up there for. We put it up there because to get bully, you have to have a 95 strength. And now we can get that to 99. Same thing with stamina. We put that up to 95, but we did that on purpose so that we can get that to 99 because of gym rat. Both of those are going to be gym rat. Speed can go up +4 because of gym rat. Acceleration, vertical, we put that up because of 92 driving dunk gets you content dunks. And I don't know if y'all seen the animation video, but there's a lot of new content dunk. It's a lot of new content, but if you watching this and using this build for current gen, I am so sorry to tell you, but yeah, y'all didn't get none. I recorded the content dunk video on current gen and I didn't see one new one, but on next gen, the first like 20 for each package is a new content animation, and they have even more within the old ones. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, they got a lot of new animations on this game for next gen. I'm sorry, current gen, it just happened that way. I promise you it's not my fault. But yeah, when it comes to the takeovers, you end up with slasher, sharp, playmaker, and lockdown takeover. It's really up to you on which one you go with. Me personally, you see which one I went with. Now, why would I go easy blow-bys? 1, because I'm toxic. 2, because easy blow-bys, bully, and clamp breaker. Think about it. Think about it. Yeah, if you understand what I'm trying to tell you, then I ain't gonna lie, you probably hip. But yeah, we got spotter precision on the back end just to get the +8 to the 3 ball. But if you guys want +8 to playmaker on the back end, whenever you just pop easy blow-bys, you can get +8 to all your, you know what I'm saying, playmaking stats. Lockdown would do the same thing for defensive stats. So yeah, that would be very important, but I value the shooting stats more. And if you didn't notice, this build doesn't have the craziest 3 ball. It's 87 is good. It's doable for sure. You can shoot with that for sure. I'm not saying you can't, but the ability to get that to a 95 is great. It's great. So yeah, I take that every time. But if you guys did want to do it on lock, you definitely could do that as well. It would get both of these higher. And if you didn't know, perimeter defense is lateral quickness, so that would get your lateral quickness up in theory as well. So yeah. Then the build comes out as, let's see these shades similar to, because this screen just long as hell for no reason, Rashard Lewis, Keldon Johnson, and Jeremy Grant. Now, if you made this at the shooting guard, you'd probably get some glitchy ones like Jaylen Brown, Zach LaVine. But yeah, it kind of is what it is. Now, there's another build that I showed you guys in that last video, and it was this one. It was the 6'8", 6'11" wingspan. Let me show you guys real quick so you guys can have a reference for in case you guys didn't want to make that. It had pretty much the same thing, but you could probably argue this one is better. Now, the reason why I would argue it's not better is the fact that you don't get Hall of Fame bully, but you do get gold and you do get clamp breaker gold. But you also don't have that 87 3 ball. But if you want to lower this, you can try to get other stuff there. But you got to understand, this free throw literally costs nothing. So you're not really going to be getting much. So I just want you to understand that. But you do probably have better interior defense. Pretty much the same playmaking. I think you have higher speed ball though. You definitely have a higher layup. You do have a lower standing dunk. You do have higher speed and acceleration. You can get both of these to 80 now. That's pretty big. But you do have the same vertical and stamina, and again, you do have that lower strength. So if you guys do feel like this build is better, you guys can definitely just go with this build instead of the other one. Me personally, it's better for me. But if you guys aren't like trying to have to, you know what I'm saying, finagle your badges too much, this one probably is, because instead of having to put all your, like, instead of having 13 defensive and having to put all 4 your badges into defensive, now you will only have to put pretty much 2 badges into defensive, and then you have 2 badges to spare to put in either finishing, shooting, or playmaking. So that's the thing as well. So yeah, we're gonna show you guys a badge setup real quick. Now, when it comes to the badge setup, we gotta go through the build all the way again. So we're just gonna start the build. It's gonna take me to this screen again, and we're just gonna test the build. So yeah, when it comes to testing this build, we're gonna show you guys everything that I would do when it comes to making it. So me personally, it would be pretty. Did it not? Oh, okay. I gotta do the 10 first. I'm still new to this, not true to this. But yeah, when it comes to the build, we pretty much gonna have rise up on the beginning stages. You're just throwing badges on that just to get the 10 out the way. I'm gonna be honest. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with this post score badge stuff, because why do they get, like, they get these back down, dream shake, drop stepper, post in, all of them in tier 1, and they take no post control for real to even really be able to get it up. Like, 2K gotta calm down or something. But yeah, I'll probably go there. Actually, bro, I didn't mean to press B. But yeah, instead of doing it like that, this is what I probably would do. I'll probably go Hall of Fame there to just get that up as high as possible. Then when it comes to Fearless Finisher, I'll go like that, and now I have the badge I can do for these. Now, I'll probably go Hall of Fame here, but what I would do is I'll put that to a core. And then for the other badge, I would go Posterizer, and that would be gold. Now, right here, you really have the option of either going Bronze Rise Up, which would probably be perfect for this build, I'm gonna be honest, Bronze Giant Slayer, or Bronze Acrobat. I'm gonna be honest, Acrobat is very good this year. But I'm gonna be honest, probably the most broken finishing badge for real this year is Slithery. A lot of people are not gonna be able to use it this year because of how important Posterizer is, because that's how you get content on and the hype of Bully. But Slithery, I'm gonna be honest with you, Slithery is broken this year. A lot of people don't know, but this is not just Slithery anymore. They're pretty much trying to make this like Brick Wall. You know how Brick Wall gets new badges within that one badge every year? Slithery is kind of that badge this year. Slithery is what Slithery has always been, to get you the best animation every single time, but also now it also is fancy footwork. So it's really broken. And if you've tried to do hop, step, spin layups, Euros in this game, they're really good, and Slithery would make them even better. But yeah, if I was making this, I'd probably just go with Riser for now. Personally, I made this build strictly that Bully, but I might have another build where instead of going like the Bully route, I probably would go pretty much the Slithery route and go like this. But again, another great badge is Limitless Takeoff. Bro, they literally did a great job, bro. I did not mean to do that, but yeah, y'all pretty much get the gist of the finish. Now, when it comes to the shooting, Pretty Auto, Green Machine, in my opinion, that's probably not probably. I said probably, not probably, and still said probably. But yeah, Green Machine is arguably the best shooting badge in the game. Now, when it comes to this one, you're gonna go like that. You can get more. Oh, let's wait. Do I get any of these gold? I'm not putting catch and shoot on, so yeah, we're just gonna do it like that. Then you get 11 off that. So then you can go here. Then you can try to figure out which one of these. I feel like I would go Deadeye more than I would go any of those other ones. I'm gonna be honest with you. Depending on your playstyle, Agent 3 is gonna be probably more, if not just as broken, if not more broken than Green Machine. I will say that. But me personally, I'm not trying to take fades, so that's not really that big of a deal for me. And as well, if you're not the best at the game, Combat Kid is pretty good too. But I would probably go Amped easily right there. Amped is very good. It also actually, you see how it reduces the penalty, and when it says penalty, it actually reduces how much the jump shot slows down when you are fatigued. So that's actually a really big deal for somebody like me that doesn't really want to deal with that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, when it comes to the playmaking, we have Quick First Step. That is auto. Now, the one thing I'll say about this build, you do have to have unpluckable as a tier 3, but if unpluckable is a tier 3, that means one of the tier 3 badges isn't tier 3 anymore. So when it comes to the badge that's not tier 3 anymore, that's Mixed Match Expert. So if you guys want to use Mixed Match Expert on this build, it is a lot taller, so it's not really as important anymore, but yeah. Now, we're going to throw on Hall of Fame Ankle Breaker, and then we're going to go over here to Handles for Days, or I don't know which one we're going to use besides Clamp. I'm going to just go ahead and throw Clamp Breaker on, because that's kind of obvious which badge we are going to core. But when it comes to which one I would put on after that, all of these are pretty important. If you don't know what killer combos, this is Quick Chain, but even more. It does even more than Quick Chain. It's also what's the other badge? Stop and Go. If you guys remember Stop and Go, this is also that. It's both of those badges in one. So this is actually a very important badge as well as Handles for Days and Unpluckable. I would say Handles for Days and Unpluckable are they are more important, but yeah. Now, when it comes to this, personally, if you feel like your teammate needs it, you probably do need these. But I would probably just go like that and then go with one of these. Oh, I can't even do that, so nah. Cause I want, if I'm gonna put this on, if I'm gonna put either one of these on, they're going to gold. They're going to gold. I might as well get as much of it. But if I wanted to do it like this, I definitely could. So it's a couple of different ways you can go about it. That's kind of the beauty of it this year. A lot of people aren't gonna be able to have probably the two most important badges in the game. Handles for Days is extremely important, but if you have Gatorade, it becomes not as important. But I would honestly say you do want to have that on. I'm gonna be honest. Unpluckable, I would say it's not as important this year because of how, I mean, people just not getting steals as much right now because a lot of people don't have badges. But will it become more important? That's just something we have to see in the future. But killer combos is actually amazing right now, so I'll throw that on. If you guys did want to get more badges, I guess you could just go like that, but then you wouldn't have the 10. So yeah, you do have to keep that on. But yeah, you now can't go with any of these because you don't have 3, and 3 is the minimum just to even have bronze. So right here, I probably would either go with one of these if my teammates need it, or I would go with one of these, either Hyperdrive or Mixed Match Expert. And me personally, for this one, I'll probably go Hyperdrive. Now, when it comes to the defensive rebounding, you got to do the same thing again here, but I'm going to be honest, it's kind of easier this one because of the fact that you get really 2 amazing badges at that tier 2 very simply. Now, you got 2 more badges to really work with. With these 2 more badges, since you are so big, I don't think you are setting screens. I would go with Pick Dodger, to be honest. How many is that? How many have we used off that? I think we've used 11. Now, instead of going Pick Dodger like that, if you just want to use 8 and 2 like that, that would be 10, and you have 3 left over. And like I said, if you guys want to get these, you will have to add badges. So we have 3 badges left over. If we just wanted to get this, we would need 3 more badges. If you wanted to get this, you would need 3 more badges. If you wanted to get this, you would need 4. So yeah, if you guys did want to do it like that, but yeah, that's pretty much like the bare minimum. Like on the other one though, if you got the 15, you wouldn't need 4, you would only need 2, and you only would need 1. So that's kind of why I wanted to show you guys that before I did end the video. But yeah, since we don't have those extra badges on this build, we can't even show you guys. But I would probably go, I'll obviously go both of these because these other ones aren't of the utmost important. Ankle braces might be pretty useful this year. I will say that. But yeah, since we are doing, well, nah, I wouldn't do it. I probably would go core badge, challenger, and then put on clamps. It really wouldn't matter too much. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. If you guys want more badge dedicated videos, or not badge, but build dedicated videos, I do plan on the rest of the week giving you guys pretty much my best guard build, my best big man build, and also give you guys the best takeovers in the game, the best badges in the game, and the best 99 over method with the best badge setup in the game. So yeah, if you guys want all these videos to come out as soon as possible, just like the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications, share the video, all that good stuff out the way. But without further ado, man, it's your boy Fitz, and out the bit, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!